Welcome back. With us in studio today, we have two guests, one from Inspire Cayman and from CINICO Insurance. I have with me in studio Greg Miller, who is the claims manager for the Motor and Home Division, and Dave Sutherland, the TVET, which I learned is Technical Vocation Education and Training. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in, man.
Thanks for the welcome.
Appreciate it. So, CINICO and Inspire Cayman, you guys are doing a joint venture now, if I have that correctly. We are in the Christmas season now, and we tend to see an increase in accidents on our roadways during the holiday seasons.
Oh, yes.
And historically, it's always have, the one or two really, really bad ones. So when I heard that you guys were coming together to do a movement and a joint venture to for road safety awareness, I was like, well, this is the perfect time for that. So I guess you guys want to give me a little bit of information and how the idea got started and why Inspire Cayman, why CINICO?
Well, I think we were, partners made for each other. CINICO is about a year into our property and casualty motor and home division. And as we have progressed, we realize that there needs to be an effort for safer driving experiences. So the partnership came about to help young and inexperienced drivers get that experience before getting out on the road. I want to make sure that everybody's aware. It does not replace your traditional driver's ed in a car. What this does is prepare young drivers and inexperienced drivers to be safer, more comfortable when they get behind the wheel with that instructor, or when they get in traffic, and you know how the Cayman roads are.
Yeah, so I guess you guys being in motor insurance, I guess my younger days, I was the problematic person for you.
Not only you.
So, I guess younger males typically, we are a little bit more adventurous on the roadways.
So true.
So I remember my first car insurance, even with like a 60% what do you call it? Discount. I still was paying like almost $4,000 a year.
Oh, yes. I lived in the States quite a bit in my younger days, and in the States, if you're under 30, getting personal insurance, it's expensive. And there was one year, many years ago, when I had a number of points on my license, about to lose my license. And I was forced to do a defensive driving course just to reduce the points to maintain my license and maintain my discount with my insurance company. So this program mimics that, in that by participating in this program, you're able to lower your insurance rate for a new driver adding to a parent's policy. Because normally, if you're a regular parent adding a 17-year-old, you'll see a significant jump in your insurance. With this program, that 17-year-old addition will not impact your insurance rate to the degree it would if you were just adding them.
So what made you want to take on this specific venture with the youth in particular and road safety, and then reaching out to Inspire Cayman to, obviously they work directly with the younger population and making this a priority?
So our relationship with Inspire Cayman started out with us sponsoring some of the simulators. And with that sponsorship came, how can we now expand that, get that out to the public so that others can have access to this training? The training, again, allows us to provide simulated everything from dawn, dusk, wet roads, night, early morning. All those scenarios can be programmed in. When you do your regular drive-in test now, or when you do your regular drive-in ed program, they take you out on a nice, sunny, dry day, light traffic. That's not what you experience during the morning in Cayman.
Right.
So this program, and Dave can tell you how that is set up
I wanted to
on the
ask
simulation.
Dave. Yeah, I wanted to ask Dave, what is the actual kind of curriculum, and what do students expect during the course? How long is it? How much does it cost? And what is the commitment?
All right. Thank you for that question. So that program is divided in two halves. You have a 4-hour classroom session that covers theoretical aspects of driving, road etiquette, and just being a safe and defensive driver. Then there is 9-hour sessions slotted on the simulator for practice or practical experience.
What is the 4-hour session done at one time?
It's flexible. So
okay.
The schedules are always flexible where we are able to do it in bite sizes and as convenient as possible.
And where is this taking place?
At Inspire Cayman.
Okay, which is located behind Foster's Airport.
Yes, sir. 131 McLeodon Drive.
Okay. And then the simulator, is that also an Inspire?
Yes, yes. So we have not just driving simulators, but we have the heavy equipment simulators as well. So we cover a wide range of...
You guys got some good funding to, like, I never had that luxury when I was getting my driver's license. When I got my driver's license, my cousin took me up behind Foster's and taught me how to park.
There you go. You did it in the parking lot, right?
Did it in the parking lot, yeah.
Or a one-way street or something, dead-end road. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Well, okay. Definitely that's the added benefit to the simulators. You know, we can expose you to all the parking lot exercises, parallel parking, driving, starting, stopping, and just understanding, like, even how to position your mirrors. You know, for persons, youngsters driving a family car, positioning your mirrors is a critical part of just being able to cover your blind spots. And, you know, being able to see or to identify your blind spots is determines the difference between you running over a child in the parking lot or you know, saving that life.
So 9 hours of the actual simulator, and that's obviously broken up over the course of
2 days.
Okay, 2 days. So from beginning to end, are people looking at, like, what is like a 2-week course, 3 weeks?
2 days.
Everything's done in 2 days?
Everything is done in 2 days.
Oh, wow. So you can get it done in a weekend.
Yep.
And then after that, what is a certificate you get?
Having achieved a 90% success rate.
Yeah.
So that means that you didn't, like, run over the parking block, hit any cars.
Yes, sir. So it's not so it's not just serving a term. You must be able to hit those milestones every time.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna ask.
Please.
Could I come by and try this simulator?
Definitely.
Yes, you
yeah?
can. Yes,
definitely.
That would be fun. Okay, we'll book a time. I'm going to come. All right. So now, economy is tough. Pockets are tight. People want to know, what's the benefit of doing this course? Obviously, you know, are there any discounts available passing this course, coming to get some insurance? Because the government just put up some fees.
Well, I've been hearing about that. Yes, there are significant discounts. The program itself costs $350. If you come through CINICO and we refer you to Inspire, it's only $290.
So if I'm a parent and I have a kid who's turning of age, 17, 18, I want to put them in driving ed and stuff, I'll be like, there's this course, and it would save the parent a significant amount of money after this course to insure my child under me.
Correct.
Okay, what kind of savings are we looking at?
Well, the number-wise, it depends on, because it's risk rating. So if you're a good driver and you are adding a 17-year-old, insignificant increase in your premium. Say, without the discount for this certificate program, you're looking at probably 30-40% increase. You're going to remove that from going forward. So over the 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, until they have their own policy, you won't see that increase in your premium. So that's a savings over multiple years without accidents and any other, you know.
And what is the eligibility requirements for this program exactly?
Well, we're catering to 17 to 20-year-olds and drivers who have less than 2 years experience. So for example, if you're new to Island, you're 30 years old, you never needed a car because you're in a big city that had, you know, modern transportation, right? You come to Cayman, you get your driver's license. Your risk rating would be very high. You take this program, your risk rating would be much lower which equals a cheaper insurance for you.
So has this launched already?
Yes.
And when did it launch?
I believe 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay. Have you guys had any classroom participants
Not of yet. They require scheduling. So for Dave and Inspire Training Cayman to Inspire Cayman Training, to schedule a class, they need a cohort.
Right.
So we're working on building that first cohort and looking to report on that once we're able to run the first set through that.
And speaking as well, CINICO isn't normally known to be a motor insurance provider, and you guys are recently hit your 1 year milestone of providing motor insurance. Mm-hmm. So what has that year been like, and how much challenging has it been, and what has the experience been like for you?
It's been exciting. We have traditionally been the health insurance company for your seafarers, your civil servants, your indigents. Now, stepping into the motor and home segment gives us the ability now to also secure the homes and offer options for these motor and home area. Your traditional insurance companies, the other big names, not going to say them, but we're here. We are government owned. We're not going anywhere. So we provide that stability, that longevity that you can rely on by coming to CINICO. In addition to that, our health insurance covered also get discounts. So for example, if you work for statutory government agency, automatic discount to come to CINICO to get your home or health insurance.
So that'd be like SEMA,
police, off-reg, border control, everyone. They get standard discount. So
now I have Inspire. I've never interviewed him from Inspire before, but for anybody in our audience who may not be aware, can you just give us kind of like a broad summary of the goal and mission of Inspire Cayman and kind of some of the projects that you've done over the years?
Wow, that's very, very.
We don't have to deep dive, but just kind of,
Certainly we won't deep dive, but it's been a journey, to say the least, And at Inspire, we encourage our students that you walk shoulder to shoulder by, while we scaffold you through your journey. But it's really to bridge the gap between our young people and employment. So whether it's training, professional development, whatever those gaps are, we try to stand in the gap and help our young people to reach their targets.
What's typically the age range that you guys are working with?
We've worked with like 17 to elderly people. Yeah. There's lifelong learning, to say the least.
And if a parent wanted their child to get involved with Inspire Cayman, what exactly would they have to do?
Stop by or go to our website, and you're able to peruse the courses we offer, and may include but not limited to. As you see with our CINICO partnership, we are actively looking at new demands and trying to meet the needs of our society.
Because this also, I guess it helps young people depending on the kind of job market that they're going to get into. Being a safe driver, if they're going to be doing deliveries, I remember my cousin's first job was a DHL driver. And I remember, obviously I never had no money back then, but I was like, man, you're making, well, back then this was a lot of money.
Right.
I think you're making $1,200 a month. I was like, what are you going to do with all that? This was before he went to college, but a lot of young people, they don't get their license till later on in life. I don't know, for whatever reason, if they're scared, nervous, or whatever the case may be, financial commitments.
And some youngsters are just without any real focus or vision. And that Inspire, we help to root and focus our youngsters that come through our doors. So, very standard practice is to have or to point or students in getting what we call your career ready documents.
Right.
So like your bank account, your driver's license, you know, whatever documents you need, having a cover letter, a resume, whatever you need to be prepared for the world of work. And
this is just another leg into that journey. Yes. So how many kids do you have throughout the year typically go through Inspire, you would think?
Some days we have like probably 50 persons in-house at once. And over the year, we might see maybe close to 300.
300, wow.
Yeah.
And those are all kids getting professional development, transitioning from education to the workforce.
We have our Ready to Work program. We have our general training, and general training covers like CompTIA courses.
So these CompTIA, those are the IT course certificates. So they do like networking, they do security.
Yes, sir. And we have.
I actually didn't know that. That's actually very good.
We have like even for basic IT, like basic Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. You know, just basic tools you need when to use the computer. We do IYT, or that's International Yacht Training. We also
to become a boat captain.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
and it goes beyond that. We also have partners where we do PADI. We train dive instructors.
That's one thing I wish that like more Caymanians will participate in is diving. I know we love to fish, but we don't really.
We stay above water.
We stay above water. We don't like to go down and explore and really enjoy the beautiful nature that is under the seas. I wish more Caymanians would participate in diving.
Well, now they know where they can apply.
Yes. and like I said, we train all the way up to becoming a dive instructor.
Excellent. So if go ahead.
Not to limit, but again, our heavy equipment training is also another staple, and it ranges from tower crane operating to excavators, forklifts, tractor trailers, you name it.
Do you need like actual like qualifications to actually operate those things?
Definitely.
Oh, wow. I did.
And from an,
I just thought it was just a guy that I know.
So actually, that's sort of where the society is at the moment, but it's quickly moving away from that.
Right.
So persons are now asking for certification. They're asking for you know that your group 4 or that specific driver's license. Mm-hmm. Now for equipment that don't use or that don't require that driver's license, certification is important. And liability insurance also, you see a discount when you have trained operators.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So this is where the marriage comes in now.
Yes. We're already married. We walk down the aisle and it's out the door. We're looking to execute on the program.
So once again, if I'm a parent and I'm interested, or if I'm a newcomer to the island, I'm interested in participating in this training, how do I get in touch? How do I sign up? Where do I go?
Okay. Well, for CINICO, you can go to cinico.ky /safe-driver-program, PROGRAMME, to access the sign-up form. And for Inspire?
Info at inspirecaymantraining.com.
And then they'll just submit it. I want to sign up, and you guys will take care of the rest. And if
absolutely
$350 fee.
Standard. If you go straight to Inspire, if you come through CINICO, it's only $290.
Okay.
And you will see those savings on the back end with lower insurance rate. Remember, safer drivers equals safer roads equals safer Cayman.